So news just came in that Trump is threatening to bar South Africa from next year's G20 meeting, and it's raining out here. Not affecting me anyway. I just had to get this video out. I don't understand. I don't understand what he's trying to do. I don't understand his obsession with South Africa. He's been bullying South Africa for a while now, and I also don't understand the people who claim to be South African and who are siding with this. Maybe there's something we're not seeing, but I'm just like, when is he gonna threaten military action? So I wake up one morning and I hear shit about how Trump is not inviting, disinviting, whatever you use, not inviting South Africa to the G20 summit, which doesn't make sense to me. It literally doesn't make sense to me. I'm just like, is the US the owner, or is it just utilizing his presidency? It's like, what do you want from South Africa so much, bro? What is this thing in South Africa? Because I feel like it's no longer about a genocide he's been preaching in this place for a while. Let's talk about the genocide in South Africa, right? Let's talk about the genocide that is supposedly happening in South Africa. First of all, I must start off by saying maybe I'm in a different South Africa, maybe I'm in a different universe or a different part of South Africa. Maybe the news is not doing its job, right? Because it's never been on the news. I don't know about no white genocide that is happening in South Africa. Maybe someone is lying to us. Maybe we are being psyoped in some way, right? I've never seen or heard of such in my life. And when you read the comments all the time, the South Africans, the real South Africans, are on the comments and basically calling this a false claim and a narrative being pushed by some people who are maybe benefiting from it in some way. I think there's an Afri forum at some point, you know what I'm saying? And these other individuals, I know there's blacks on these too. I literally saw a black man, I don't know if it was a joke or anything, but it's holding like a placard or whatever you call it, a board, bro, in support of this white genocide. And so he's pushing me. So I'm just like, I need someone to tell me where it's actually happening, because maybe it is. Maybe we just don't know where it's happening, right? I need someone to tell me where it's happening, how it's happening, when it started, and everything like that, right? Because I'm just like, it's very concerning, because what if it turns into, because I mean, nobody's gonna stop Trump, and Trump is not, I mean, I'm just like, Trump is not stupid, bro. He knows what's happening in South Africa. I mean, he has all these agencies to his disposal, and he knows every single situation in the countries he's targeting. I'm just like, what is his goal? Because this isn't just about pure hate or anything like that. There's an agenda man is pushing. It's something that we don't see yet, but we're gonna experience in the near future. But anyways, I need someone to tell me where this genocide is happening. Secondly, how are these people benefiting? Because the way it seems, bro, Angeti is barred South Africa from the G20, and I don't know how the other leaders of the other countries are gonna react to this, but I'm getting this weird feeling good. They're not gonna do shit. They're just gonna rock up at the G20 and not say shit. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe not, but I just don't trust his powers. You know what I'm saying? That's just who I am. Even though I would like to be delusional, I would like to be a kind of naive, or let's just say delusional, to the fact that this G20 is gonna benefit us in some way, even if in a historical context, it's never benefited us. It's always been exploitation, okay? But anyways, I'm not gonna get into that one. Is he gonna threaten military action at some point? Is he gonna threaten military action? You all know Trump. Is he gonna tell us about the Pentagon and about how he's threatening military action? If in fact, I think he even quoted some news outlets in the US for not pushing this and citing it as a false claim, stuff like that. I think he threatened them to go out of business or something like that, bro. He's doing what he can, bro. He's doing what he can to push whatever he's trying to push. And then we have a huge amount of people on the comments who claim to be South African. We're like, I'm South African and I agree with Trump. I don't understand that. I just don't understand the reasoning behind that, because most of them, or maybe I've come across the ones like me, illiterate ones, who be on some our government doesn't deserve it either way. You know, the government is just gonna feel, okay, besides that, bro, he's bought South Africa and he's stopped subsidies, you know what I'm saying, to South Africa. Things that could have benefited South Africans, you know what I'm talking about. Not that we need, I honestly believe that we don't need these people, but things that we benefit, the poor has benefited from, you know what I'm talking about. It's the reason why I'm just like, maybe some people are benefiting from this narrative. Some people in this country are benefiting from this narrative, because I mean, if you look at how things work in South Africa, bro, the privileged, I don't want to say white privilege, the privileged and the middle class, or people consider themselves rich, you know, if you look at how they do their things, bro, they don't want to see another poor person do well. You know what I'm talking about? They don't want to uplift anyone who's below. You know, we are like peasants to these people. So maybe they're benefiting in some way. Maybe Trump is paying them to push this narrative still. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm just like, bro, didn't this thing just sabotage? Didn't it just blow up in your face? Because you are South African, and I would imagine that anything that is punishing South Africa is a punishment to you. not just to me, it's you. So I'm just like, okay, I thought of that as a counter argument that your stupid, in fact, your campaign, this white genocide campaign has backfired. But I'm just like, maybe we're not seeing the full story. Maybe they are in fact benefiting in some way. You know what I'm talking about? What do I think about, bro? There's a lot I'm trying to say, but I'm trying to unpack this in a good way, right? Yeah, I thought this G20 was about economic empowerment, not PE. Economic empowerment in a, maybe not, but like a forum that was meant to help every single country that is part of it. You know what I'm talking about? So to uplift, if you look at the agendas now, to reduce debt, global clean energy and all those stuff. And for him to also, Trump is just against South Africa, man. He's just against South Africa. No, this is too much. No, Trump, like, fuck off, man. What is it? What is it? What is it? I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. After living on this earth for a while, I've come to notice that not everything is as it seems at first, right? So now it may seem as if Umuntu's just pushing an agenda, or someone who's just, because it's fake, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's fake. You can't tell, and bro, does that just mean with the Trump is dumb, or I don't know, bro? It's fake, but it doesn't just. It just seems as that, but it may be something deeper. You know what I'm talking? I'm just like, he's gonna maybe. You know what I'm saying? He's just looking to go to war, and he's obviously gonna thrash us. You know what I'm saying? And so much is happening. I think Guinea-Bissau, the coup just happened in Guinea-Bissau. I'm just like, there's a lot. Yeah, kuningi. So Trump, I feel like at the end of the day, man, I think, Africa is always, we've always found a way to survive. To basically shit on Africa's face like that, Africa's mouth like that, to shit on South Africa's face like that is okay. It's something that's been happening for a while. It's built. If you look at everything that we have nowadays, literally built the systems that we live with, I guess. These people who continue saying that Trump is right, and like, I ain't got nothing against you, it's your opinion, but like, that's like saying, and for the people, specifically the people who say this is the right thing to do in order to punish our government, which is dumb, because punishing us either way, but punishing all of us either way, it's almost like you're saying, just because your mother was a witch or your mother was evil, now everybody should suffer for that shit. That's basically what you guys are trying to say. It doesn't make sense when I put it like that, but that's the simplest way I can put it. You know what I'm talking about? That's the simplest, uneducated way I can put it. You know what I mean? It's funny because now as a Sokola, I still don't understand how South Africans think, bro. I still don't understand how you're thinking, bro. Tell what you must, bro. Our leaders need to wake the fuck up, or bring your leaders need to wake the fuck up, and you need to stand on our own, because this is, I had enough of this shit, man. Fuck this gangster shit, man. Is this a motherfucking thanks I get? You know what I mean? Like, nah, bro. Trump, do what you wanna do, boy. But like, hey, I'm just like concerned. Oh, is he gonna become like a ripple domino effect or something like that? Is he gonna now bar visas? Is it gonna affect our boys going to the World Cup now? What about the team? I want to go to the Olympics in 2028. What's gonna happen with that? Hey, bro. But anyways, I guess it's a waiting game now. So on how the other countries react. But South Africa just needs to, like, we need to rely on our own African brothers. It's just that, bro, hey, I don't understand why Africans can't come together. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is a testament that, you know what, these people who never want anything good for us, they've never wanted anything good for us, they've been lying this whole time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Rich people don't give a fuck about the poor, bro. That's just the reality. You know what I'm saying? It's just a reality. It's just a reality. So I feel like we should just come together and do our own shit. And you know what I'm saying? Africa's rich. We should stop. These people should stop exploiting us. And just that they've got Africans on grip hold too. So fucking them from behind. It's literally raining out here, boy. I didn't want to talk about this. Oh shit. There's a sinkhole here, bro. Oh.